Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. So we're continuing some of the maintenance on my Tacoma, and this week we are addressing the air filter coming up. So in my truck here, I have the TRD intake. When I first got the truck, I immediately got the air raid intake. The reason for that is I like the Syntha Max dry air filter. It lasts a little longer, but gives you some better flow. What I didn't like about it, it was a cone style air filter and it replaced this entire box. I had that for a few months, but after towing my trailer for the first time, it was really loud. I mean, I thought the noise was coming from my exhaust, but it was the intake. It was so loud in the truck that we couldn't have a conversation while I was towing up a steep grade with the trailer. So I promptly got the TRD intake, pulled that one out and sold it, and I've had the TRD intake ever since. That includes the intake tube here, a couple of boots, the top part of the box, an air inlet scoop in the fender well, as well as an oiled air filter. Not a big fan of the oiled air filters just because it's extra maintenance, they're messy, and I just don't like them, but I do like the TRD intake. In my 2002, I had a junior kit from Air Raid, and that consisted of an air filter and a tube. I did like that one, I liked it a lot. I wish they had the same thing for the 3rd gen Tacomas, just the air filter and maybe a tube. But at the time, which was 4.5, 5 years ago, they did not. So I ended up going with the TRD intake. I do have the throttle body spacer from Air Raid. I don't think it does anything. I think it has like a high pitch whine, but I don't think that it does anything at all for performance or fuel economy, but I had it, so I just left it in there. I never took it out. Today, we are taking the TRD air filter out and cleaning it. Honestly, it doesn't really look all that bad. I don't know how well you can see it on camera. I got this recharge kit, which comes with a cleaner and oil. I've already used it once, so I don't have too much cleaner left. You could probably just use some like Simple Green or some other degreaser. This actually isn't even spraying all that well. Okay, so that didn't go well. That cleaner seems like it's a one-time use and it went bad. It crystallized and clogged it up. So we're on to the next thing. This is it's a grease lightning product. It's Orange Blast. It's a cleaner and degreaser. That's what I have. You could use Simple Green. This is more of a concentrate when you get it like this. So you can dilute it, and that's what I did. But I'm gonna soak it pretty good because I have half the bottle filled and I have nothing else to use it for, and I don't like to store it in here, so. It's really hot in the sun out there, so I decided to just put it in here so that it doesn't dry too quick, and that way I can let it sit longer. And now we're just gonna let it sit for a little while, let the degreaser do its job. So we already found out that the cleaner was no good. Hopefully the oil will still work. Believe it or not, this is spray, which is more of a stream than anything, but. So I'm gonna let that sit in the sun for a few minutes. Sun's really warm, so it should heat up the oil and hopefully seep down, straight down into all of the mesh Whereas if I were to put it in the truck, it sits at an angle, so it might slide all the way down. So I want it to soak all the way through. So maybe that'll do something, maybe it won't. Okay, so we set the air filter back in here. I did check the bottom side of the box. There was a little bit of light dust, but it wasn't dirty at all. So overall, I do like the TRD intake. The oil part of it's a little bit of a pain in my eyes. The Toyota TRD recharge kit, looks like I got about 2 out of it. I wouldn't even call it a full 2 because the cleaning solution was no good. You might be better off just going with the K&N cleaning and recharge kit, because you can grab those at any like O'Reilly, AutoZone, probably even Walmart. Whereas the TRD recharge kit is a little bit harder to locate, and I don't think there's much difference. And so if you're interested in anything like this Grease Lightning, Orange Blast, or the TRD intake, I will see if I can find Amazon links and put them in the description. It doesn't cost you guys anything extra. It does help the channel out a little bit when you guys use my links. I did install the TRD intake March 3rd of 2018 at 3,389 miles. I am currently just over 35,000 miles on my truck, and it is September of 2022, if I didn't say it earlier in the video, and it's doing just fine. I've cleaned the filter twice at this point. Maybe I need to clean it more often than that, but again, each time that I've cleaned it, it has not been very dirty. And if you guys want to see more Tacoma videos, go ahead and check out my Tacoma playlist. And until next time, we will catch you guys in the next one. See ya.